Punisher. And finally, the Punisher shows up to save him.
Okay.
Because I did
Oh
like
yeah,
the
I do
Punisher.
remember.
I almost didn't like the Punisher.
I got it. I got it started now. Let's talk about Luke Cage. So
Right,
you know what I find? Like last time you told me, not a difference. Luke Cage and Daredevil is kind of like Batman and Superman, right?
In a way, yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Sure, I'm sure there's 100 arguments why he won't be Superman.
Right.
I mean, to me, Luke Cage is the Superman.
Luke Cage is the Superman. He's also like a very religious boy.
Yeah, well, I think he is. I mean, his background's different.
Yep.
You know, than Clark Kent, because Clark Kent grew up in a country town,
in a country farm,
way out. But in a way, Luke Cage is trying to be that way because his dad's a preacher.
Yep. But
so,
he's not a very good preacher, you know what I'm saying?
Not a very good preacher. I mean, of course, his parents aren't as good as the Kents.
Yeah.
But I mean, oh well, he's in the Marvel universe.
Yep. It's a darker tone, yep.
Yeah, whose parents are good in the Marvel universe? Nobody has good parents in the Marvel universe.
And I've been thinking about what you said to me, like these superheroes. Right? I don't think, not all of them deserve a major production movie. And I like how they did Luke Cage and Daredevil. I started watching Jessica Jones, and you're right. These are like the neighborhood superheroes, like Spider-Man.
They're the B class superheroes.
They're the B class, right? Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to see Daredevil or Luke Cage. I mean, Luke Cage, I never read the comic book.
I never read it either.
And I love it. I would probably go see the comic book, read the comic book now. Yeah. But yeah, Daredevil. I mean, Daredevil has so much. I mean, I would watch Spider-Man series and all that too. And the Iron Man series. I mean, you get more. It's just we get more. You know, you get more. It's like a comic book. There's such
more story and build up.
Stories. Yeah, there's such detailed characters.
Yep.
That you can't tell it in a movie almost.
You know what I find really interesting? So I tell my wife, right, like, you know what? If the only thing stopping Luke Cage and Matt Murdock, right, is because they're religious. They always question that thing like, hey, you know what? If I kill this guy, it would be better for everybody, but I can't. The theme is similar in that way.
Well, you got to think, though, the Punisher was religious, too.
Yeah.
He was.
But then, I know. So, but then that changed. So that was the only difference between, like, Luke Cage and Daredevil between the Punisher.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, one of them went ahead and just let it go, and the other two are still trying to hold on to what they believe in.
Yeah.
Whereas the Punisher, he's got a whole new set of beliefs.
Kind of like a Hawkeye in Endgame.
Yes.
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 They never really built on that name a lot. They call him Ronin.
Yeah, his name. Yeah. Well, in the comic book it's Ronin now.
Yeah. And I love that the way he thinks about that. Because I tell my wife to like, if that happened to me, I would question the same way. I would question the thing because I do that now. Like, hey, why is it my family instead of these bad guys, right? Like, that's why I'm like, that's the way now. But
it's hard not to see it that way.
Yeah, it's hard not to see it that way.
But once you go that way, like the Punisher, like
there's no coming back.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like Luke Cage. But I like Luke Cage. I think he's Superman in a way.
Yeah.
But he's more detailed because Superman. All DC heroes are really simple.
Yep.
I mean, they've gotten complex after Marvel put out their stuff. Even after, like in the 60s, Marvel characters were real complex. But Superman and them been around since the 30s. They were real simple. They didn't get complex until Marvel upped their game.
Oh, they're trying to change their storyline.
The same thing in the movies now. Now the movies are making DC up their game.
Yeah, I noticed that in Man of Steel. Like, they're trying to give him more of a background darker story to question
they made him
origin.
Darker, but I mean, that's Superman. You don't have to make him darker.
Yeah.
I mean, there are good people on this planet, believe it or not, that live just like Clark Kent.
Yep.
But I mean, just to me, I don't know. It's just something about Luke Cage. I like the character. That's the thing. The guy.
I did too. He's very likable.
He is extremely likable. That's why I'm like.
He's such a huge dude, right? Like, even with no superpowers, he can kick my ass.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, it's just hard. It's hard not to like the guy,
No, he's really good.
I like the movie. I like.
He's a good-looking man too. Actually.
Daredevil. Okay. Yeah. Daredevil. They always got a problem. Always somebody's a problem. Always. And everybody's angry at each other. But in Luke Cage, everything's against him, and he's still got a sense of humor.
Yes.
He's still upbeat. He still does good things for people. Remember that Chinese lady? He owes him money. He
pays her back. Yep.
Yes,
he makes
it right.
Back.
He saves them. He does everything for his community. All those people. Even when they hate him, he saves it.
So I want to talk about the Chinese
that's what
lady.
Makes him Superman.
Well, not the Chinese lady, right? Like, I like that they had a Chinese restaurant open in the middle of Harlem, which is awesome. And also, they name it Genghis Khanis. That's awesome. That's a great name.
Genghis Khanis.
Genghis Khanis. Like, I love that restaurant.
Genghis Khanis. Yeah, you can't eat there now. Some dude shot with a missile launcher. That's
so funny. Yeah, I know, that was badass.
But to me, there's more references in the MCU in Luke Cage than there are in the
No,
other TV
I
shows.
noticed that too. I like
know?
that kid who sells the bootleg movies because they shot
Yeah.
the incident.
Yeah, he sees the incident. He sells the bootleg movies. Plus, they mention they don't want what happened to Frisk. You know, the Kingpin that happened
Yep.
to
They
them.
talk about Fisk.
They mention that. They mention the Punisher.
They mentioned the Punisher. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they're
talk
scared
about
of the
how the
Punisher.
one guy. Yep. That it was
Yeah, they're scared
just
of the
normal
Punisher
guns. Yep.
in this world.
They
But
touch on more.
But this is an important thing because in Luke Cage, remember when they fight Luke Cage, somebody comes with a bullet that can kill Luke Cage.
Yep. The Judas.
Remember? And they want to get it. Yeah, they want to get everybody to get one because they don't want to just kill Luke Cage.
So okay.
They want to kill like Captain America.
Yep.
They want to be able to kill Captain America.
So I thought that was really good. How they market that in the Luke Cage, that was fantastic. You know.
Yeah.
How they market that thing, how they come to be in that.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, well, you know, they set it all up just so they could sell that gun.
And you know what's really cool? Luke Cage doesn't have a secret identity. Well, I guess his secret identity is Luke Cage. He's trying to hide his past.
You know, the funny thing is, though, Pops calls him Power Man because that's the comic book.
Yeah, that's Power Man.
Power Man.
Hero for hire. They touch on that when those Chinese people ask him, like, hey, I want to hire you to protect her. He's like, I'm not for hire.
He doesn't take the money. But the thing is, in the comic book, Hero for Hire is him and
Iron Fist.
Yeah, which Iron Fist also hangs out with Misty Knight.
What do I remember that name?
The cop.
Oh, yes, Misty
She's
Knight,
a cop.
Yeah, that's
she
why
also becomes a hero. Let's help a hero.
Oh, you know why I like the relationship? That they have sex in the first episode, right? And then they confuse everything. I thought that was written so well, Shane. To let that cloud her judgment, you know? But then it's one of the things that I even question myself. You should never trust. You should never go against your first instinct. She knew he was innocent in some way, and she stick to that. I love that a lot.
Yeah. Well, she also trusted her partner. Remember her partner?
Yep. She also trusted her partner too, which is 30.
Yeah. Which is a shame because I kind of liked the character, the partner, but then he turned out
to be
dirty.
Too.
You know,
yeah, he turned out to be dirty, right? And at the end, like when right before he died, he said, "I need to go see my son." That's when I know he was gonna die. Yeah. Because you already know before then, like, oh, his son is dead. That's why.
What do you think about the guy who played Cottonmouth?
Oh.
He was pretty good, wasn't he?
He was really good. I didn't know he was gonna die, man.
Well, yeah, I didn't know he was gonna die either. It's like, oh man, I can't believe they killed this guy.
Surprise. So I like that because we didn't read the comic, right? So when Cottonmouth dies, I was like, holy shit, I didn't see that coming at all.
I don't know that he dies in the comic book.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Oh, that was so good. I like the her cousin, Mary or Mariah.
Yeah, Mariah. Well, I like the actor that plays Mariah. She was in Star Trek.
Oh, she was?
She fights the Borg, yeah. She saves the Earth.
So good, man.
Yeah, she's good. And Shades.
Yeah, Shades, yeah.
Shades is pretty good, too.
Yeah, everything. You know what I feel like in this thing for Luke Cage? They have a Shaft kind of feel.
Well, that's because it was based on, it came out during that time when they did Shaft and all those type of movies. So
it was really cool.
That's part of the history of the comic book.
No, you know? No, I like it.
But yeah,
I like the always forward.
I like the part where they own the club. So there's scenes where they play music.
Yep.
You notice that each title of the show is named after a song from a group.
No way. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So the first episode is called Moment of Truth.
Yeah, it's supposed to be based on a song.
Who's gonna take the weight, step in the arena just to get a rep?
So that's the thing, though. But that's the thing. Each time they go to the club and they just stand there and listen to a song, you know. And I think it kind of sets the mood.
It does, and every one of them is a real musician too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, because to me, I get to hear music I've never heard before. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome.
Because Stokes.
And of course, Claire shows up finally.
Cottonmouth has the picture of Biggie, right? And his wife was in the third episode. Yeah, Faith Evans, his wife was in the third episode singing the song, or the club.
Oh yeah, she was.
Dude, I like so far.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so far I only seen Luke Cage and Daredevil, but I still like Daredevil better because I guess I feel more to it. But I still like Luke Cage. When people told me Luke Cage was good, yeah, I agree with them. It broke Netflix when it first released, and that's the reason why.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, okay, Netflix server went down. The first day Luke Cage came on, like the server crashed.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know. Well, see, I never heard anybody. Everybody tells me about Daredevil. I gotta watch Daredevil.
Yeah.
Then they tell me about the Punisher, but nobody says anything about Luke Cage.
But I don't want to say this, Shane, because he's black. You know, that's it. Okay, that's the only reason I can come up with. But now I watched it, I'm like, yeah, you need to watch all of them.
Well,
because of Luke Cage, right?
Is it that, or is it because he's not like a superhero?
Oh, I would say Luke
about it.
Cage is the only. No, Luke Cage is more of a superhero than Daredevil because Daredevil.
He is, but no. But the problem is he doesn't have a name. Daredevil is the Daredevil.
Yeah,
The
Daredevil is
Punisher
Daredevil.
is the Punisher. Luke Cage is just
And you know what? If you think about it, they
Because
don't really
Jessica
call him
Jones isn't
Daredevil.
that popular.
Right? They don't call him Daredevil,
Jessica
right?
Jones is not that popular.
No, it's not, right? I started watching it. It's still like a suspense mystery kind of show right now. Only on the second episode.
I noticed that. You notice when you watch these movies, they show at the top of Netflix it says like sex, crime.
Yeah.
It'll tell you the bad things. If you watch Jessica Jones, it almost covers the whole top.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Is there so much stuff about warning?
I was like, boy, this is some dark.
Hey, I want to talk about Daredevil, the name, because you say Luke Cage is Luke Cage, right? No one ever calls him Power Man. I think it's a comic book does. But Daredevil, they never call him Daredevil. They just call him the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. In the show, no one ever.
They call him Daredevil in the second season.
Oh, in the second season. Okay, I haven't. We watched the second season.
Daredevil in the second season. Yep, because Nobu calls him the Daredevil.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because remember he's just in the first season he's the devil, and at the end of the first season he's the devil of Hell's Kitchen.
Yep.
By the second season he is Daredevil.
Ooh.
But yeah, Luke Cage is still Luke Cage, and you only hear the Power Man name from Pops and Pops.
Oh, from Pops. I know. Well, I picked that up, and it's really funny when they talk about how he escaped from prison. He had that shirt and the setup just to look like Power Man from the comics.
Yeah, he had the tiara on his head.
This looks so lame.
But that's the thing is, here's the neat thing about in the comic books.
Yeah.
The experiments that they're doing at Seagate Prison.
Yeah.
Were funded. They were all doing on a grant from Stark Enterprises. Stark International. Not
really?
Stark Enterprises, but Stark International in the comic book.
Oh,
so it makes you wonder. Did Stark pay for this in this show?
Oh.
Could have. Because we know in the Spider-Man movie, we see all the stuff that Stark paid for. He paid for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he does. And you know what? There's a whole bunch of Hammer Industry stuff in this one too.
Yeah, that's the neat thing. There's a whole bunch of Hammer stuff. I was thinking, I hope Justin Hammer pops up. Come on, because I love Justin Hammer.
That's funny, but that just prove the point. Like when they talk to Mariah about selling that Judas bullets. Like to the cops, as soon as the police gets it, you know that weapon is going to be on the streets. Yeah,
you know the thing's going to be. But here's the neat thing: the Judas bullets are made on Chitauri technology.
Chitauri, okay.
Right. Chitauri is the people that took over New York. Remember the aliens that took over New York?
Yes.
Avengers?
Yes.
That is the Chitauri.
So same thing as the Vulture. What makes the like from in Spider-Man movie? The Vulture's armor.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Who knows who these bullets and guns are coming from? They may have come from the Tinker. The Tinker's the guy that builds all the stuff. He's in the Spider-Man. You know the guy who's built the Vulture suit?
Yeah.
That guy's the Tinker.
Dang, that's why they never talked about it.
And Shocker, remember Shocker?
Yeah, Shocker.
Which, by the way, Shocker is the best friend that gets his head blown off in Total Recall.
yeah.
I bet he wish he had his shocking equipment in.
That's right. He was in. He's in a lot of nerdy stuff.
He's in a lot of nerdy stuff. But when I was watching Total Recall, I kept thinking, I know that guy. I couldn't remember. And I was like, Spider-Man.
Well, I see him in other like African American movies too.
Yeah, well.
Like he was in a movie called The Big Hit with Mark Wahlberg and Lou Diamond Phillips. Yeah, he was the one who liked to jerk off a lot. It was very funny.
Mark Wahlberg.
I can't believe Mark Wahlberg's not in the MCU yet. Okay.
I don't know.
Is he?
Maybe he's gonna pop up in there somewhere.
Well, we'll see. Like, what else I like about Luke Cage? Oh, you know what's really messed up? So, I talk about how Luke Cage and Daredevil were similar, right? With the religious belief, they don't want to kill the main guy. They know that if they kill the main guy.
Well, they don't. Yeah, they don't. They're not.
You know what's really messed up in Luke Cage at the end? He gets arrested. That is so messed up.
Well,
what?
Well, that's because he's black.
That
does. Oh, come on, you gotta play on it. I mean, come on, because that mirrors real life in a way.
Yeah, it mirrors like the real life, like the hero gets arrested.
Plus, you remember this? I like the scene, where he gets away from the cops and he goes in that convenience store.
Yeah.
In that, what's that, Wu-Tang Clan?
Yeah, but Method Man was in it. I was so surprised.
But remember, he's like, hey, can I have your hoodie? And that dude's like, yeah, man.
I'm right ahead of you, man. He's like, looking at the hoodie, he's like, whoa, this is so cool. He's like a super nerd. Because I know him.
No, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing is the Superman connections right there is where they're always shooting him, They're always shooting him.
That's the thing.
And
they're always shooting him. You've seen this on the news, okay? They have YouTube videos. This guy is bulletproof. stop shooting it. That's my main problems of all the movies. Okay, since the Terminator 2.
Or Jessica Jones. And Jessica Jones, you got Luke Cage. He's in the first 2 seasons.
Okay. I want to ask you about that. So is the timeline not correct? Because it's kind of weird for me. Like he owns a bar, right?
No, but that's before. That's before Luke Cage. Jessica Jones, I think you got to watch first. We're watching it backwards.
I'm watching it backwards.
I'm watching it backwards because then I already went to Luke Cage before I watched everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the beginning of Jessica Jones right now.
Apparently, he was in another part of town. I guess she does something. He has to leave.
They're all from New York, basically. Everyone's from New York.
All of Jessica Jones. All I've seen is the first 2 seasons of Daredevil and the first season of Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. Okay.
I need to get on the net and see what I got to watch. What order I got to watch it in.
Oh, you have to. Well, right now you're on a good track.
We're supposed to already know. Because we're actually supposed to already know who Clara is.
Clara. Yes.
But Clara now it's because Daredevil. Because second season Daredevil. This is where the middle of Luke Cage takes place.
Yeah, second season of Daredevil, yes.
Remember, in second season Daredevil, Claire leaves.
Claire leaves, yep.
And then she pops up in Luke Cage.
In Luke Cage, in Harlem.
Yeah. And she turns out she's a super smart medical person.
Yeah, she left, because Hell's Kitchen is downtown Manhattan. It's kind of down south.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I've never been there.
It's close to Queens, though, because I've been there.
Oh, okay.
I've been to both. Because I lived in Queens before.
Is it close to Harlem?
It's pretty close to Harlem. I can walk.
Because you got to know that she left what, Hell's Kitchen and went to Harlem.
Yeah, she went to Hell's Kitchen, she went to Harlem, yeah. She went uptown, I guess, in a bit.
Yeah, where her mom is.
Yeah, she went uptown a bit.
But you notice all the villains got snake names. Cottonmouth. And then his brother is Diamondback.
Yeah.
Cottonmouth is a water moccasin.
Oh,
Diamondback is a rattlesnake.
You know what scene I love? I was telling my wife, you know what scene I love? When he held those people hostage in the club, right? And he was telling that councilman about his origin story, and then he stopped playing that song, Son of a Preacher Man. I'm like, dude, this is some creepy shit, okay? I know he's going to die.
Yeah, you kind of knew that. I mean, come on, there's no way that, I figured that all those people were going to die, because if he wants to frame Luke Cage,
he can't
show himself.
Yeah,
he can't let them come in there and find him.
Yeah.
Which the crazy thing is, it turns out that guy's his brother. I'm like, what?
Oh, I know. That story made it so good when he was his brother.
Yeah, I thought maybe he was like friends in the military or something.
Yeah, I thought it was like a friend or like a cousin.
Here's the neat thing, because Luke Cage is a Marine.
Yeah, Luke Cage is Marine. Yep.
And so was Frank Castle.
Yes.
So I wonder if they knew each other.
Oh, well, Marines is huge, but I don't know. It just happened.
Yeah, the Marines are huge, but Marvel Universe.
It's small.
Beat everybody. It's very small, even though.
I didn't know anything about Jessica Jones, right? So I read about it. Jessica Jones was in the same high school as Peter Parker.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's an alumni. Yeah.
Here's something I'm curious about. Okay, Jessica Jones. I haven't watched that much of it, but I know she's a PI, private investigator, and it's called Atlas something.
Yeah, Atlas.
Atlas. But if you notice, if you're watching Daredevil, there's a door across from their deal. It says Atlas something on it.
Oh, it does. It says Atlas something. But I don't think
it's in the same building.
I don't think so, because I don't think she's.
I know in the first one she's not in the same building, but does she get in the same building later on?
Ooh.
They have the same lawyer. Because in the second season, Foggy goes to work for the lawyer.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Foggy works for that.
And then they go to the Matrix. I mean, she probably offers him with a pill. Do you want this pill at the dinner where they're talking? He's like, pill? What are you talking about? She's like, I'm going to call you on the phone.
I can't wait you watch the Fassbenders. You know what? Since you're watching stuff, I'm going to catch up to you. I'm going to rewatch season 2 of Daredevil also, because I love those shows. So that way we could talk about it. But
yeah, we're going to do Daredevil now. But
yeah.
Anyhow, because we're kind of butchering Luke Cage.
Yeah, we're butchering Luke Cage. But you know what? Everything is all Marvel, okay? All right?
Yeah,
always forward and forward always.
Yeah, because that's what Pops would say.
You know what? I have so much scenes, right? Like when he going to, did they call it Fort Knox? I can't remember what that building.
Well, it wasn't called. It was Atticus. Atticus building, but they did call it their Fort Knox.
Yeah, their Fort Knox. So,
but I love that. The thing is, I like it though. He goes around to every building that guy's holding his money.
Yeah,
I the door and he walks in there. They shoot him, but he just beat the crap out of him.
Then he took off his like.
He's only wearing a hoodie. That's all he's wearing. I mean, everybody sees his face. He don't care.
Oh, you know what's really cool? Hold on, before I go back to Atticus, right? I want to talk about the Method Man scene. I thought it was so funny when those guys are robbing him, right? And he's like, "Oh my God, you're Method Man." He's like, "Are you seriously trying to have a conversation right now?"
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny, right? And I think Method Man and another rapper in the whole group, right? Fucking probably all of them. They love kung fu and comic books, right? And I think like Method Man probably did that for free. Like, why can't you be in something Marvel? I'll do whatever you want.
Well, Ghostface Killer was in Iron Man. They cut his scene though.
Yeah.
You know, they did that rap song.
Yeah.
When he's on the airplane with the pole dancers.
Yep.
Which they shut left in.
Yep. Feel like they're all nerds, man. And this one is Luke Cage. It's about a superhero where they're from, you know? That's awesome. Yeah. And then he wrote a rap for it, and that song was pretty badass too.
Yeah, the song was pretty.
The song was pretty badass. I mean, I didn't hear Daredevil freestyle, okay?
Well, I got the rap song. I got the song. I had to get the song for Tony Stark.
No.
So
it's on a
I had to
soundtrack
find
already.
it. Man, I couldn't even get it on iTunes. I had to go get it on Amazon to get it.
Oh, that's weird because probably the right thing and everything. So I want to go back to
Don't
Anakin.
matter to me. All I was doing is I was looking all over for it.
So basically, Luke Cage, what he did is like he hit all the spots, so that way they would move all money into one location, right? And it feels like he robbed that place, so obviously he could save the barbershop. Oh, bless you.
Yes. Yeah. So he had to buy it. He wanted to buy the barbershop, so he fix it back up for everybody. You know.
And you know what? I like that they point out like the banks don't really care as soon as you're making the monthly payments, right? No one's really ask questions. That's the same way I feel. That's the same way like hey,
where he tells
if they just know that like hey, just keep sending the payments, no one's gonna like the banks don't know he's dead.
You know it's the what's it, Turk? Remember the character Turk?
Oh yes,
he's
in
back
Daredevil.
in the gun salesman from Daredevil.
Yeah. Yep.
The guy just can't catch a break.
No, I mean that's his business, right? Like you know, he gets around, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I like it. There was an episode though, where Luke Cage is standing there with his hoodie on. He's looking at Atticus, the building, and that guy comes up to the back
with a gun.
Puts that gun, starts calling him all kinds of stuff. He's like, "Hey, man," he's telling him, "You don't want to mess with me."
Yeah.
He's like, "Whatever."
That was the only episode where they played the ending first.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah, I do.
Where he's just like, "Go ahead, shoot me."
They do that in Breaking Bad a lot. There's one episode. There's one episode where
that was a good episode.
That was a good episode, you know.
Well, it catches you because he's got the gun to the back of his head. I mean, it's like, well, I know you can't kill him, but I want to know what's going to happen. What's he going to do to this dude?
Well, you know what he did? He shot himself.
Yeah, I know. It's like Jessica Jones. Remember Jessica Jones where he gets a saw, he sticks it against his stomach?
I haven't seen that part yet.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the second show. That's the second episode.
Oh, I thought it was the second episode. Just in the interrogation room. That's really it.
Okay, then you didn't really watch it. So we're on the same.
On the same.
We're even on the first one. It's hard to watch Jessica Jones.
Yeah, it feels long. I was just gonna say it feels longer. It is slow. It's the same amount of time, but it's longer.
I'm wondering how am I gonna feel when I find out that Doctor Who is the bad guy. The Doctor is the bad guy.
Oh, I did not know that.
The villains play Doctor Who.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay. He wasn't my favorite Doctor, but he's a lot of people's favorite.
Ah, Doctor Who is about time travel, right?
I'm a big fan of the 11th Doctor and the 12th Doctor.
Oh, 11 and 12. Okay, I'm trying to remember that.
He's the 10th Doctor.
Hey, Doctor Who is about time travel, right? I never seen Doctor Who.
Well, he's a time lord and he can time travel in a spaceship that's. You have to watch it. Basically, they just do whatever they want.
Okay.
I mean, come on. The moon turns out it's a giant dragon egg, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. The moon blows up. It is a giant dragon egg, okay? That's
like
how
enough
crazy.
Materials right
but
there.
I still love it. I mean, I love Doctor Who.
It
took me a while to get into it.
Before we go back to Luke Cage, I want to tell you I bought all 10 Star Trek movies because it was on sale.
Well, that's about time. It's about time.
It's like $50 or $60 for all 10 movies. Star Trek 1 to 10. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I bought it on digital, so I'm gonna watch those. But let's go back to Luke Cage.
Hey, watch the second one and the third one and the fourth one before you watch the first one. Because I don't want you to watch the first one and give up.
Oh, okay. No, you told me to watch 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean you can watch the first one. The first one's just really long.
Okay.
But anyway, Luke Cage was awesome. That's all I can say.
That's awesome. I like how they go back to like how they
created credit. It's not getting the credit it deserves.
It's not. I like the underground boxing thing within the prison. I mean, that's a genius idea. You know.
Well, that's part of the comic book too, though.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Yeah, in a way, it's kind of part of the comic book.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think it was as underground, you know. But he's fighting for that girl. Remember that girl? He loves that girl. And he even keeps their picture everywhere. And turns out she does a liar.
She's a fucking liar.
I mean, it was horrible. I was like, what?
They're the one who's trying to find the right body to do this experiment, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, and she even escapes with him, and she lied to him the whole time.
So I know.
Apparently, the rest of that story is in Jessica Jones.
No way.
What happened? Yeah, that whole story is in Jessica Jones.
Okay, so okay, good. I
That's why
didn't
we
know
gotta
that.
watch Jessica Jones to get that whole story, because
Okay.
that's where he'll meet Clara.
Oh, okay. So I want to talk to you about like
Yeah.
so since we know that doctor who fixes him, right? They put him in acid so they could soften
Yeah.
his skin, and then the doctor did tell Claire it's because it's DNA or some kind of blood type. That's why it was working successfully for him.
Yeah, it was
So
just
at the
genetics.
end, when they got Diamondback, I had a feeling he's gonna do the same thing to Diamondback.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because
Because now he knows, like, oh, I could try it on this guy because they had the same DNA.
Well, how is he gonna be Diamondback now? Because he won't use a gun.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what we're gonna find out.
Wow.
But
They
yeah,
just keep fighting.
And then Shades, what's Shades' deal, man? Come on, because he shows up at Cottonmouth's club, and he's supposed to supposedly work for Diamondback, and he just watches him. Then he thinks he's gonna get the club. Now he's hanging out with Mariah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's kind of creepy.
Well, I think the reason why he hangs up with Mariah because he loved that grandmother, right? He talked about that.
Oh, okay.
His grandmother gave him hope, him and his family hope.
Yeah,
that's why he liked that name
story,
so much. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I want to do. I want to see the story. Why is he always there?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of got an idea why, maybe, because I mean he didn't care about Cottonmouth at all.
No, he didn't care about Cottonmouth.
Because remember, he said he was going to.
He just wanted to make sure they didn't destroy her legacy, like Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah.
Even though they were they were in a shady business, that was really gory too when the grandmother cut off the fucking guy's finger. I didn't see that.
Man, the grandma was crazy. The worst thing is when they made because Cottonmouth, he was musical.
I know.
Musically talented. Didn't you like that? Because I like it when he's playing the piano and Luke Cage comes in there and says, "Hey, man."
Yep.
I hate you. But
and what's really funny? Like Cottonmouth, you could tell that he didn't really want to be in the family business.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Then he was the one that was bad.
Yep.
And Mariah got to play like she was good, even though she wasn't.
I know. That's the role reversal right there. They should have switched roles. That's why it made it so good too. Like, you know what? I'm so sorry that you were not in the life that you wanted.
Yeah. Well, plus he kills Uncle Pete. Made him kill Uncle Pete.
Yeah, made him kill Uncle Pete. That I was going to tell you. That's why they show him like shaking with his hand when he holds that pistol.
Yeah, I know.
He liked to use his fist. He made a point about that. Like when he shot that dirty cop, he said, "Wait until I hit you with my fist or something."
Yeah, remember where he punches up that guy, and the very first guy you see punch. I wondered if he had superpowers because man, he beat.
Yeah, he just beat that guy out of him.
Blood going all over the place.
You feel like he does have problem using a gun because he killed his own uncle, right? His grandmother made him. That was way messed up. And I was like, family first? Like, did you just kill family, or is it just like uncle that you call uncle?
Yeah, well, I think that's what I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if that was really his uncle or if that guy was just called Uncle.
Yeah, uncle. That's just his name. Yeah.
But anyhow, and then you got a lot of villains in there. All the families. You got all the families and stuff.
I like how Diamondback killed all of them except for
Diamondback just shows up.
Yeah.
Where Mariah meets with him. He shows up and just shoots all those guys.
Yep, except for Domingo and Mariah.
Yeah, he's like.
Because Mariah gave him that idea about marketing it to the police, the bullet.
Yeah, marketing the gun. Which the thing is the guns made by was that a hammer gun or was that a
I think vulture? It was a hammer gun, right?
Well, I know the beginning they had hammer technology.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if that gun was
no, they talk about like I can't remember what they talk about. Like when they show that guy shows Stokes the video.
Yeah, he showed that video.
I forgot where they came from too.
Those guys were Ukrainians.
Ukrainians.
They were just testing out the gun. That wasn't their weapon.
Oh, that wasn't their weapon. Yeah.
So they never really tells you who put that gun out on the street.
Oh.
But if somebody's manufacturing it, it'd have to be Hammer Enterprises.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, I'm thinking it probably came from the Tinker. Probably built the gun and the bullet, and then because Hammer's not that good. Remember we saw how good Hammer Tech is.
Oh no, I haven't.
But if somebody, the best Hammer Tech was it not Iron Patriot because who was that? It was somebody else. But you remember War Machine?
Yeah.
That was Hammer Tech, but that was actually Stark Tech with Hammer Crap.
With Hammer Crap on it, yeah.
Yeah. Then I think what Iron Patriot was AIM.
AIM. Ooh,
yeah. Remember AIM is an important villain in the Marvel universe.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just thinking about all these connections.
Advanced Idea Mechanics. Advanced Idea Mechanics.
Oh, wow, that sounds good.
Yeah, they're a main villain. They're like Hydra. They're not really big, and you only see them in Iron Man 3, but they're actually supposed to be a really big villain organization that fights the Avengers.
Really?
And Spider-Man fights them sometimes. Yeah, AIM.
Huh.
They just kind of made them like they didn't really make them all that powerful in the MCU, but they should be.
No, maybe not yet. But kind of like Wanda.
Yeah, maybe not yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah. Well, they're not like that. They're just a group of people. They're like Hydra. They're like a secret army that makes all kinds of weaponry and stuff.
You know what? With all these stuff coming in MCU, even these stories, I wonder if the second big villain is going to be Doctor Doom.
I hope it is because I love.
Because like with Scarlet Witch or Wanda, it's Wanda kills Doctor Doom in one of the timelines, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I
we
don't
might
know
not
that
know.
I've ever seen her.
Okay, so
Doctor Doom.
How I found that out? Well, I want to go back to Luke Cage. How I found out?
But Doctor Doom is supposed to live in the nation that's right next to Slovakia, where they came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his kingdom's supposed to be right next to their kingdom.
Okay, but let's go back to Luke Cage. What else? So Stokes dies in the middle.
Yeah, Stokes dies in the middle deal, and you're like, what?
Yeah. Because I knew Diamondback was the main villain.
Yeah, Mariah killed Stokes.
Yeah,
remember?
Mariah.
Then she makes a lie.
Yeah.
So she can act like she's all good and stuff. And,
oh, I know. I like how they play the political game.
You know, they try to say that Luke Cage killed him.
Yeah, they play the political game too. It's so good.
Because
she was facing a lot of hot waters about that building Atticus and then all that money in there.
Yeah, I mean, come on, she was inside that building. She had her office in there. They're like, and she's still okay. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Even though they did try to get rid of her, because you remember that other guy sat on a seat.
Yeah.
He got killed by Diamondback.
He's a white that got killed by Diamondback.
Yeah, he shouldn't have went to that club. He would go to a club.
I know. What are you doing at the club anyway? You're a councilman. Just leave.
Yeah, we're a councilman. We're gonna go to a club.
Go home and watch Wheel of Fortune.
I know. We're gonna go to the club and talk about Luke Cage.
Yeah. You couldn't do that at IHOP.
Yeah, you could do that at IHOP.
Or 8:30 appointment in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's crazy.
It just sucks that like all this stuff started with Netflix, right? And it ends with Netflix.
Well, not necessarily. They could come back, though.
They could.
I mean, they can. I don't know why they won't pick it up. Because they already said, there's already a rumor that Daredevil's going to appear in the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I heard that too, because he showed up on the Spider-Man set.
They saw the guy on the set. So.
Yeah, they got on the set, so I don't know what's going on.
I wish they'd give us a Spider-Man TV show.
Yeah, me too.
Tom Holland, they don't have to do a lot. Just Tom Holland does 10 episodes.
Oh, if you give me 6, I'm happy enough, okay? Just give me 6 episodes.
You do 6.
Yeah, if you do 6, that would be great, okay?
Do 5, okay?
Just give me
I just want to see a little bit, and then they could just kind of bring in a few more characters. I mean, maybe Daredevil could show up. The Punisher can kind of show up.
Well, you saw the trailer for Mobius, right? Is it Mobius, or how do you pronounce that? Morbus. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the movie either.
The villain in that's Doctor Who, too. Oh,
it's coming
out later. It's supposed to come out later this year.
Shoot, Black Widow still haven't come out. It was supposed to come out last April. It's almost a year ago. Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't think they should put it. I mean, you know, that's the deal. It's like Wonder Woman. It made a lot of money. It came out on HBO, but it didn't do as good as it could have.
Yeah, because it's not released.
I'm thinking that's the thing with Marvel. They're like, we could put it out. They could put it out now, but it's just, I mean, by the time you can go see it there, it's going to be one of the biggest movies.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, because we've been waiting forever. So
I know.
I mean, I'm waiting for James Bond too. So.
Yeah, that too. Oh my God, this is still Daniel Craig's last James Bond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing that maybe, I don't know. After this, he's probably like, we waited so long, I just decided to go ahead and do another one.
This is why I've been missing.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be his last one, but he's been sitting here waiting for so long just for people to see his movie. He's probably thinking, I'll go make another one.
Yeah. Hey, thinking of it, you need to watch Knives Out.
Yeah, I'll watch Knives Out sometime.
Yeah.
We'll watch it.
What else about Luke Cage? Luke Cage.
I don't know that much else about Luke Cage.
I like that.
I did have a problem with the fact that even after Misty came out of the the nightclub after they held all those hostages, she knew Luke Cage was a deal, and they still wouldn't listen to her.
Yeah, they still wouldn't listen to her.
Remember, she's telling that, and they're still trying to kill him.
Yep.
Or when they thought he killed a cop. Remember when they thought he killed a cop?
Yeah.
And that they hit that boy. Remember that boy that Luke Cage saved in the barbershop when they shot it up?
Oh, the cop hit the boy. Yeah.
Yeah, the cop beat the tar out of that kid.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
That was messed up, dude.
That was really messed up.
That was like, whoa. I mean, I guess that's just like they need Daredevil to come down there and fix their station up.
See, I like that Claire kept mentioning that, like, when Luke Cage gets arrested, she's like, I know a really good lawyer. He's like, I don't need one. I'm innocent.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, straight up, I'm innocent. Yeah, you know what? That's what they all say, okay? We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but you know what? But now he's going back to prison with superpowers.
I don't know how long that's going to last. Well, yeah, but he has the papers. Who at the end of the show has the papers? They have the papers to clear him. Somebody found them.
Oh, the barbershop guy. Because he was hitting another...
I know the show ends.
He dropped it, yeah.
Yeah, the barbershop guys. Yeah, so they found the paperwork.
Yep.
So, I mean, he can clear them up really quick.
Yeah, maybe.
But I like how when they're going to take him to police, they're taking him away, you know, and he's in the cop car and he's just making conversation with those two.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's no big deal.
Yeah. Him and the cop.
Yeah, I like that. You know,
not the cops. They were U.S. Marshals. There was 2 U.S. Marshals.
Well, U.S. Marshals, yeah. They're U.S. Marshals. Yeah, taking it back. But I like how he just gets in there and he's like, just start talking to him, like, hey.
Yeah, like, what's the weather?
I mean, what are they going to do? They might as well all be friendly because he's going along. Cause, I mean,
he's going along.
He doesn't want to go. He doesn't have to go.
Yeah, I know. I thought
he doesn't have to go if he don't want to.
It's like Superman when they handcuffed him, and then they're like, at the end, like, why are you handcuffing Superman?
Yeah, I mean, either he's going to go with you or he's not.
You know what I really like?
Anything you can do about it.
I like the fight between him and Diamondback. It wasn't like a gun fight.
Oh yeah, where they're hitting each other, knocking each other in the van and stuff.
Yep. It reminds them of their childhood.
He starts just taking the punches.
Yeah, so that suit that Diamondback is wearing is some kind of hammer tech, right?
Yeah, that's I'd say it's a hammer tech. Because remember when he comes into the barbershop, that guy goes, "What are you? Some kind of pimp stormtrooper?"
Yeah. He has a helmet. It looks like he has some kind of bomb squad uniform on. I thought that looked so lame.
Yeah. You know what I think that looks like? That looks like probably from the comic book from the 70s.
Yeah.
It probably looks exactly. If we were to go find that issue.
You know, it's really weird. Like, even though he was wearing that gear, right?
Hero for Hire.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, he was wearing that gear, right? So, even that impact is not, I guess that suit is made to absorb that impact. So, it doesn't hurt him that much, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, he's got that fist, too. Yeah, that makes sense. That apparently takes in an impact.
Yeah.
Which we already know there's suits that can take impact because
Black Panther.
Black
Panther,
exactly. Yeah, Black Panther's suit takes impact.
Yeah.
I mean, Iron Man's suit takes impact. But look how big his suit is.
Yeah, he still get bounced off, but you know.
But it makes you wonder, where's Hammer Tech getting all this crap now?
I know, right? It's suddenly like, hey, we can't use stock stuff, but we have to put in something.
Yeah, whose stuff are they stealing now?
We need the black sheep.
But yeah, I would say that a lot of that stuff is the Tinker from Spider-Man.
From Spider-Man.
Yeah, because I mean, it just looks like right. Because you know, he has that fist that will hit real hard. Of course, the Tinker made that fist that's electric for him. So he makes all that crap. So in the Marvel comic world, the Tinker is the guy who makes a lot of the underworld stuff for him, anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, most of it, if you got I mean, he steals Stark technology and uses it to give villains powers. I mean, if you got an armor suit, it's stolen tech that the Tinker made.
Wow.
So I would say that's who's doing all that.
Okay.
Even though they probably will never show it, but who cares? I mean, you know it is.
Yeah.
Just by reading the comic books and then watching the show, it's like, hey, you can make the world a little wider on your own.
Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, it feels like Luke Cage is a hidden gem. I haven't heard about. You know what? My sister and my brother-in-law watch Iron Fist, and they said that's really boring.
Oh, is it? Man, that's what
they tell me.
Because I was wanting to watch Iron Fist.
That's
I'm
going to
watch it anyways. But I mean, I like Iron Fist too.
Yeah.
I like Iron Fist. I mean, he's kind of an important character.
It's a lot of Asian people in it, so I have to represent. You know, like there's not a lot of us in anything.
I know a lot of people were mad when he wasn't Asian, but I'm like, he wasn't Asian in the comic book. I mean, the whole story is this white guy.
Yeah.
No, he never was. And the whole point of the story is he goes there and he learns all this stuff.
He learns all this stuff, yeah.
I mean, they got an Asian character coming.
Yeah, so eventually. Oh, you know what? The
Plus
FBI
this year.
agent in Ant-Man 2, he's Asian.
No,
James
no,
Woo.
there's actually going to be an Asian superhero.
Ooh. Oh, I think I read about that.
He fights the Mandarin. He'll fight the Mandarin. I
The
think this movie
Mandarin?
comes out maybe 2022.
He fights the Mandarin, like the one from Iron Man 3?
Yeah, he's the Legend of there's a comic book called Legend Kung Fu, I think, or something like that.
Really?
But his name, they have his name. You can look it up. I mean, he's coming out. He fights the Mandarin, the real Mandarin.
I remember. Oh, the real Mandarin. Okay, I remember reading
he'll
about
fight
it.
the 10 rings. He fights the 10 rings.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot what his name is. They changed the comic book a little bit up because the comic book was kind of, you know, when everybody loved ninjas and stuff way back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, like in the early 80s.
American Ninja. 70s. I remember those movies, Shane. This
comic book's from the 70s.
Whoa.
And they just had like a karate. They had him like do karate, even though he's kung fu.
Oh. You know what?
You know, it's like Karate Kid. The Karate Kid does a lot of kung fu.
I wonder if I could sit through reading Luke Cage or Daredevil comic books back in the 60s. Because I told you about Spider-Man, right? I read a lot.
They're real easy.
They're easy to read, but like it's so lame and so stupid to me. Like.
Yeah, well, I mean they're okay. I mean I read the Iron Man comic books from the beginning. You know,
from the beginning, right? Like
issue. They're okay. I mean, even though the Mandarin, he has a giant M on his chest, I'm like, what?
I know, right now that's also stupid. We have to update
in the technology, you know, because I mean everything that Iron Man has is some kind of transistor. I'm like, that's not really how transistors work.
Oh.
You know, everything's, this is a Stark proprietary transistor that does this. I was like, transistors don't do that, dude.
Hey, not in your world, okay? Not in our real world, okay?
Not in our world. I mean, I don't know what kind of transistors y'all got in the 60s that does this kind of crap.
And I know we talk about, like,
interesting.
I know we talk about how Luke Cage connects to all the other stuff, but you're right. On Daredevil, they only talk about the incident one time.
Yeah, and the only way you know about stuff is, you know, in the office, Bennett Yorick's office.
Yeah.
On the wall, it says it's at the Battle of New York. And
the Battle of New York, yeah. But Luke Cage touched a lot.
Yeah, he has. That's all the other references. They made a few references. I think Foggy made a reference. You know, Foggy said something about you can't do this because you don't have a hammer and all this.
Yeah. He made that. Yep. He did talk about that, like something like that.
The funny thing is, I mean, I know we're talking about Luke Cage, but on Daredevil 2, you know, where he's fighting all those ninjas, they tell him about the war.
Yeah.
And of course, Matt Murdock won't believe him. There's a secret war. I'm like, okay, aliens invaded your planet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Magic hammer, and you can't believe this because I mean, normally you don't see ninjas running down the street. Okay.
Yep.
Ninja snatching people out of a hospital.
Yeah. Oh man, the ninjas.
It's like it reminds me of Lost in Space. They're lost in space, you know, they travel all the way out in space, and they find all these weird aliens, and the kids will tell their parents about these aliens, and their parents go, oh, it's just your imagination. I'm like, every episode.
Every episode, yeah.
It's like, by now you should believe your kids.
You know what? That's the same thing about, like, I was talking about reading these comic books from the 60s, right? Every episode of Spider-Man, right, they talk about Spider-Sense. I think back then because it was only, like, it's like a monthly or weekly release, right? So they talk about that. But when I'm reading these back to back, right, they talk about that every single issue. About the Spider-Sense.
Well, yeah. You got to think it's a monthly.
Yeah. Oh, it's a monthly? Yeah. That's when I thought about that, too, yeah.
Well, it depends on the issue. I mean, when I was reading Wolverine, it came out twice a month. But that was because it was so popular.
Yeah, it was so popular. Oh, okay. Where am I going to find these back in the day, like Luke Cage comic books? Where do you find them? Like, if you want to read Luke Cage when
I get online and look for them.
Oh, you go online and look for them?
Oh, I just get online and look for them.
I know.
Yeah, I own let me show you.
Yeah, show me.
Well, they put out, it's called Marvel Masterworks. You need to look for Marvel Masterworks. And every volume of Marvel Masterworks has 10 issues in it.
Marvel Masterworks.
I gotta show you this.
Yes. Marvel Masterworks.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Is it in PDF or something?
See, this is Marvel Masterworks.
Oh, I seen that in the comic book store.
Yeah, you see them in the comic books. I got almost all the.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, it gives you 10 issues. There's 10 issues in every one of them. I got Daredevil's first 10 issues. I got the X-Men's first 10 issues. Spider-Man's first 10 issues. Then I got like 5 volumes of Iron Man because I like Iron Man.
Yep.
So that's what you need to get.
Oh.
and they're putting out new ones this year. So Marvel's is expanding it, and they should have eventually they'll have a hero for hire.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Well, Luke Cage, I'm surprised that's not re-released yet. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're supposed to be releasing a lot of stuff now again, but I'm sure they will because they have Luke Cage out. And
yeah, they have Luke Cage out. I mean, like, there's 2 seasons of Luke Cage, and it's been out for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Jessica Jones you probably won't be able to find because it's such a new comic book.
Oh, it's newer?
Yeah, it's
See, that's the thing. Like, I wonder if Luke Cage and Jessica Jones gonna get together in these series, but
they already did. Remember? Did you not see the
first? I did see the first one. Okay, so I seen like in husband and wife get together.
Yeah, well, the way they're not gonna get together though. The problem is, Claire is gonna be Power-Man's girlfriend now.
Oh, that's what I thought too. You know.
Yeah, and in the comic book she is, and I'm like, he could do worse.
Yeah, he could do worse.
I mean, come on, she could fix this guy up.
But you know what? I thought it makes so much sense that Luke Cage and Jessica Jones get together because they're both superhuman.
Yeah, it did. It made sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Claire's a nicer girl.
Claire is a nicer girl. She can help people and stuff.
She's like the nice Daredevil messed up, man.
Yeah. You know what? Didn't Foggy ask about like Foggy made like when he find out Daredevil when Matt was Daredevil, he even said, "Hey, you're a nurse friend who's hot, by the way." In season 1, I thought it was so funny. He always has to mention, like, even when they go flashbacks when Foggy tells Karen, like, you know what? He always know how to pick out the hot ones.
Yeah, he's had some kind of special sense.
Your special nurse friend came by, who's hot, by the way. I thought that was so funny. Like, that is very important detail on something that's super serious just happened. Because we're men, right?
I know your guts were hanging out, but hey, what? The girl that sewed you up, she was hot.
She's hot. Yeah, 500 stitches, but she's hot, okay?
Yeah.
It's very important to the storyline. I do like she's in a lot of Luke Cage. I do like seeing the night nurse.
Yeah, well, she's in all the series.
Oh, I know, that's awesome.
Yeah, she makes it well, you have to. I mean, all the superheroes need somebody to sew them up.
Yep. No, I only watched the Defender 1, so I need to go back and watch
the funny thing is, Claire's character, we're calling her Night Nurse. She's actually, in the comic books, she was only Luke Cage's girlfriend. Night Nurse was another character.
Oh, okay, then I got the name wrong.
But she is Night Nurse now. In the MCU, she's Night Nurse.
Oh, and in MCU, that's why.
She never uses that name, but see, Claire wasn't a medical person. She was just Luke Cage's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
In this deal, they merged 2 people together. Yeah, they merged 2 people together, and they just made Claire like the Night Nurse.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Would be neat if we could get to see Spider-Man TV show where she fixes him. Because in the comic book, she fixes him. Spider-Man goes to Night Nurse. Yeah, almost all of the superheroes. Because you can't go to the hospital.
No, you can't go to the hospital. Oh, man.
I mean, come on. It's like, well, Thor doesn't go to the hospital.
No. Hey, before I forget, what was that superhero's name that you were so excited about that's going to come out?
Oh, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, that's right.
Moon Knight's coming out.
They didn't say if it's a TV series or a movie, right?
It's supposed to be a TV series.
Okay, good. It's probably on this.
I was under the impression it was a TV series.
I've seen the future, so it's going to be in hopefully Disney Plus.
Yeah, did you see what I was telling you about the 10 rings? I forgot what it's called. Something in the 10 rings. It's kind of an important story.
Let's see. The 10 rings. Let me look it up.
I can't remember what the character is. It's a Marvel movie.
Oh, just looking at the symbol is pretty badass. Oh, yeah, so after watching WandaVision and all this stuff, I told my wife, like, they need to somehow keep Samuel L. Jackson to be alive as long as he can. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do because he's already in his mid-60s. Okay, I don't want him to die anytime soon. We already lost a great actor.
I don't want it. Yeah.
Oh, the 10 rings capture Tony Stark.
Yeah, they're the ones that capture. You don't. Yeah, the Mandarin is actually in the comic books. The Mandarin is Iron Man's villain, but Iron Man can't fight him in the MCU because he's gone now.
Ivan
Because
Vanko
remember,
was a
even
Ten Rings agent.
everybody messed with the Ten Rings. Did you watch All Hail the King, the short?
I don't remember what that
There's
was.
a short. It's called All Hail the King. It's supposed to be what's his name? The guy that played the Mandarin. It was pretending he was the Mandarin in Iron Man 3.
I haven't seen it.
He's in prison, and the real Mandarin gets him. Oh, it's a short. You need to find that. You gotta see this short.
I think
it has Justin Hammer in it for.
It's in Iron Man 3, right?
Well, I think it comes with Iron Man 3 DVD, Blu-ray. The Blu-ray.
You know what? It's probably on YouTube somewhere too. Oh, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's just called All Hail the King.
Yeah, All Hail the King.
And it shows that the Mandarin is actually real now.
So.
And they use the same Ten Rings symbol that you see in the first Iron Man movie.
So okay, so let me get this straight. So we're way off track, by the way. How does it come to Iron Man villain when Iron Man is dead?
Well, I mean, I guess because they made the villain. The problem is there's always a Mandarin, and somebody else was pretending he was the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. So Iron Man kills the guy. The guy claims he's the Mandarin, and it turns out there's always a real Mandarin, and we just haven't seen him yet.
Okay, well that sucks. That's not Iron Man 4. Sorry, Tony Stark, he's dead.
Oh well, so what? I mean, somebody still got to beat the Mandarin.
Right. So hold on. You know what? I have a Luke Cage question. So could Luke Cage fight the Hulk?
Everybody asked that. He could fight the Hulk, but he's still gonna get whooped by the Hulk.
He's getting whooped, right? He's not the strongest.
Yeah,
man. He's just impenetrable.
I mean, he's his skin's real strong and stuff, but he's not stronger than the Hulk.
He's not stronger than the Hulk. He would be able to take a punch from the Hulk.
Look, remember what happened to Asgardians when they fight the Hulk?
Yes.
I think Power Man's probably maybe not as strong as Asgardian or equal to an Asgardian.
Yeah, but then I think he could take a punch from the Hulk. He just can't.
Oh, he could take a punch. I think he could take a punch for the Hulk. I mean, I'm thinking he could get the Loki. You know how Loki got slammed into the ground back and forth?
That's one of my
favorites. He could take that.
Yeah, he could take that. He's just exactly like that.
Well, you got to remember, his skin's indestructible. Yeah, his skin's indestructible. He's just not stronger than the Hulk.
He's not strong. He's so the Hulk was strong. Yeah, he's the strongest Avenger. Point Break. Damn you, Stark.
Well, he's not an Avenger.
No, he's not. I was just thinking about.
Oh wait, the Hulk is the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, Hulk is the strongest Avenger. I was just thinking about the scene in Thor 3, Thor Ragnarok, when he did the hand scan thing. His identification, strongest Avenger, not recognized. Damn you, Stark. Point Break. Oh, damn it! So hold on. What month is this? It's the second week of February. So I'm hoping by March, WandaVision will be over. Then we can talk about it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, when we start getting towards the end, I'll start watching.
Yeah.
I got an advantage. You got to wait. I don't have to wait.
Whatever. I'm gonna spoil it for you. Hey, everybody died.
You got to wait for the
next
episode. So you're waiting. Yeah, you're waiting for the next episode. You're waiting for the next episode.
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna watch them all.
Kind of like TV.
As long as I want.
Which is cool because then I could rewatch it. I could remember it better.
Yeah, you can remember it better.
Yeah, I remember it better.
I mean, I really doubt it's something it's forgettable.
Oh, it's not forgettable.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Kind of like these TV shows. Like, okay, Daredevil is good. Luke Cage is good. Well, I would say, from all the ones you watched, which one would you think is the best one? You watched 2 seasons of Daredevil. Wait, did you watch Punisher yet?
Not yet.
But yeah, so you 2 seasons of Daredevil and Luke Cage. That's all you've seen, right? So 3 full seasons.
Yeah, that's all I've seen.
So which one of these are the best to you? If you have to.
Daredevil second season.
Daredevil second season. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say Daredevil second season.
Okay.
So far.
Oh, I agree. Daredevil second season.
And it may just be because it's the most recent thing I watched.
You think so?
It's pretty good. I mean,
no, it was pretty good. They got the Punisher, Like the conversation between the Punisher and Daredevil.
The season's better.
The pacing of the season, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
The Punisher. The Punisher's bad. The Punisher's a bad guy.
Oh,
he's a bad guy in a way. Even though he's killing villains, he's still a bad guy. But still, the case he makes for himself, is just it's like, okay, go do it.
We will have to talk about season 2.
Because you got to think, even at the end of the season, Daredevil is okay with him.
Yes, I love that at the end. Yeah.
You remember the Daredevil? He quit trying to stop him.
Yeah, he
when
quit trying to stop him. He fought those bikers
and the thing is,
carrying the Punisher.
But oh yeah, I remember.
That's an awesome scene. That's the whole sequence of that. It's like
awesome
incredible. Just the whole scene is like
all the way down the building.
Yeah, this is better than season 1. Just this, he's fighting all these bikers.
But it's also notice you think the Punisher doesn't respect the Daredevil,
because he doesn't kill. Yeah.
He doesn't want him to kill, and he doesn't want him to kill because remember at the end, the Daredevil when he decides to help the Punisher, he's thinking about killing, and he gets pushed overboard so he doesn't become like the Punisher.
Yep. Oh, I know, I love that. Oh, you know what? We need to talk about that in another one. But yeah, I do.
Okay,
I love season 2. Yep, we need to. When we watch it, we'll talk about it soon.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Yep. Whew. Gosh. I know, every time we talk about Luke Cage, right, it's like we can't really just talk about one without digging into so many of the others. Because they're all connected.
It's all linked.
It's all connected. Linked. That's why I love the MCU. You know?
Yeah, I like it because you're going to go from one story to the other. I mean, it's like reading the comic books.
It made my wife like that, and she never read any of these comic books. It makes her want to say, like, now I want to see this. Now I want to see that. I do too.
The MCU is a soap opera for nerds.
It is a soap opera for nerds. Yep.
Yeah, it's how the world turns in the Marvel Universe.
How the world turns in the Marvel Universe. That's a great tagline. How the world turns in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, it could be known as All My Heroes.
I gotta write that down. The world turns in the Marvel Universe. All My Heroes.
Like I said, All My Heroes. All My Heroes. Oh yeah, and for Clara, it's called General Hell's Kitchen.
General Hell's Kitchen, nice.
Hospital. Especially when he gets attacked by ninjas.
Oh my god. No, you're right. It's like a soap opera for nerds.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, that's what comic books are. They're soap operas.
I'm so glad you're not on Facebook because I'm going to steal that now. Soap opera for nerds.
Okay, that's cool. Because thank God I don't have Facebook either because I don't want anybody that I know looking for me.
Soap opera for nerds. No, it's
what
great.
What happened to Shane?
He's still around. No,
he's still around somewhere.
He's
probably living in Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. Oh man, that's the world. How the world turns in the Marvel Universe. No, it's great. It's so rewatchable too. God.
It is. I can watch it, man. I watch like Iron Man. I think I watched Iron Man until I almost wore out the Blu-ray, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't know you could wear out a Blu-ray. I'm being sarcastic.
I was about to ask, like, did it really?
Yeah, I watched it quite a bit. I probably watch it more than I should.
You know what? The only thing I haven't watched a lot is the first Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
Oh, I only saw it. I think I only saw it that one time I watched it. It was y'all.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
I never watched it again. It wasn't that good.
The only character that came from that is like obviously William Hurt General, right? The actor.
Yeah, I mean, if I went and got it, I'd watch it again. Well, Ross. The thing is, what was his name? The enemy. What was that? Rob.
Abomination.
Who was the actor that played the enemy?
Tim Roth.
Yeah, Abomination. But who was that?
Tim Roth.
He's supposed to come back in the Marvel. He's supposed to come back in the Marvel Universe.
Really? It's been like.
He's coming back to the Marvel Universe in something.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's coming back as something. I don't know if it's one of the shows or what.
Wow.
Somebody said something about him coming back.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, it would have been okay. I mean, too bad they can't like remake. Just take that movie
and
everywhere you see Edward Norton, stick
put Mark Ruffalo in it.
Tim Roth, what was it? Ruffalo.
Hey,
stick Ruffalo in
there.
Ruffalo
is a lot taller suddenly and skinnier.
Well, they should have the girlfriend come back in the Marvel Universe.
I can't remember who it was now because I haven't seen it in a long time.
What was it? I forgot what her name was, but hey, she should come back, okay?
Yeah.
That way we can remember who she is.
Isn't it? Who is? Now I gotta look it up. Who is it? The Incredible.
I'd like to say her name. I mean, I know what she looked like.
It's not Jennifer Connelly, is it?
No, it's not Jennifer Connelly. That was another movie.
Oh, Liv Taylor.
That's not MCU.
Liv Tyler.
Yeah, Liv Taylor. She needs to come back because that's what I'm wondering. What happened to her? Because her dad made it back. Her dad was in it was the Avenger movies.
Yeah, it was in the Avenger movies. General Ross, right? Or whoever.
Yeah, General Ross.
They should. Oh, Ty
Yeah, I
Burrell's
mean,
in this.
why not? I mean, they keep saying they're not going to make a Hulk movie, but I'm thinking there's something there to get another Hulk movie.
Because they put him in Thor Ragnarok,
Yeah, and that was almost a Hulk movie.
Yeah, yeah,
It worked
like
fine. I mean,
it worked both ways.
it's okay. I mean, yeah, they should just go ahead and make a Hulk movie and just put another character in it.
Yeah, introduce another character.
Hulk and somebody else.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, just Hulk and somebody else. They are making She-Hulk, by the way.
Yeah, I know that.
They've already picked the actress for She-Hulk.
Oh, who is it?
So he can be in that. There we go. There's a Hulk TV show.
Who's the She-Hulk actress?
I don't know. I'll wait till it comes out.
Oh, Tatiana. I don't know who this is. Probably some new chick. Oh, okay. She's okay. Oh, I didn't seen her before.
She's She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. Oh my God, that's a poster.
She's She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Oh really? It's fake. But anyhow,
Maybe.
I mean, come on. There's so much the Marvel universe is so huge. They even have a Marvel encyclopedia, which I still have.
It's so
I actually
huge.
have the Marvel encyclopedia. It's got Power Man in it.
Yeah.
That's why I know about Power Man.
I can't wait to the next phase starts with Thor again, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man 3.
Yeah.
If they introduce Fantastic Four, oh man. Oh, so my son, right? My son is now into Quicksilver because watching WandaVision, we were telling my son that her twin brother was Pietro, okay? And we start watching the Quicksilver scenes from Fox. Dude, he loved. Oh wait, you seen Apocalypse, right?
Yes, I have. Well, I know the Quicksilver, the other Quicksilver, yeah.
No, yeah. So
I like the MCU Quicksilver better than I like the.
Oh, you did?
X-Men.
Ethan, Willie left the scene where he saved everyone from the mansion. Do you remember the scene that the mansion blew up? Yeah, he loves that scene. We watched that like 4 times.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I mean, the actor's good. You know the neatest thing is?
What?
Is both of them are from Kick-Ass.
Yes. Were they?
Quicksilver MCU.
Yeah, Pietro.
MCU is Quick. Yeah, he is Kick-Ass.
Yeah, he's Kick-Ass. But who was
in the Fox Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Is his friend. Is his friend in Kick-Ass?
What? Gotta confirm that now. Kick-Ass.
You know that? Yes, both of them. They're both
I haven't seen Kick-Ass
and they're
in
both
a long
friends.
time.
And they are both Quicksilver.
Was it Mark Strong? Nope, that's not it.
No, not Mark Strong. Mark Strong's somebody else. Mark Strong's in a lot of other stuff. Mark Strong's awesome, by the way.
Really? It was one of the friends? It's not the one that looks like Dwight from The Office. Oh, Evan Peters, you're right. Oh, wow. Well, that is crazy. There's 2 Quicksilvers.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. Whoa.
And they both played friends in the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen Kick-Ass in a long time.
So actually, both of them already been in a Marvel-related movie.
Yes. Well, who else isn't anymore, right?
Yeah, it's Marvel. It's written by the guy that helped make the Punisher.
Oh.
Well, he didn't make the Punisher, but he wrote some good Punisher stuff.
Wow. Oh, that is cool.
They can have a Kick-Ass reunion.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead.
Now they need Mark Strong to come join the MCU.
We'll say goodbye on this episode of Luke Cage, but you hold on right here, Shane. Thank you for watching this segment of our reviews. I hope you had a great time listening to us. Be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.